Hey guys, Jackie, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, when a suitcase is out, I'm going to be walking through what I'm bringing, so let's pack together. I have some boring things in here that I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I pretty much have my PJs in there, my underwear, and then I have this beach cover up that I recently got in my haul. I'll link it down below. On the other half of the suitcase, I have two active sportswear sets. The first one is going to be my golfing outfit. I have this gray mock neck top. Then there's this white skirt. I feel like the outfit combination is really nice and neutral. Then I just have a plain sportswear top with a matching biker short set. They're at the bottom of the suitcase because I know I'm not going to be reaching for them often. Then because the trip is kind of short, I opted for mainly dresses. The first dress is this very tropical green dress with cutouts on the side. I recently picked this up as well. Then I have this really casual baby doll dress from Princess Polly. This one is quite short, so I feel like it's more of like a throw-on dress just in case I need to step out really quickly. I also have brought this same dress with me on multiple trips, but I haven't gotten a good photo in it yet, so as far as you guys know, I have not worn this yet. This one is definitely a little more elegant. Like, I picked this up on my Italy trip, which I had forgotten to include this in the haul, so if you guys haven't watched that yet, I'll leave it up top as well as down below in the box. But it's long sleeve, it's really florally, really frilly, very classy. This dress is another recent pickup. I love the pink. I love how flowy it is. It's very vacation vibe. Going with the similar color scheme, I also am going to be bringing this Zara dress. It's also pink, but it has like these pleats all over it. It's kind of like a baby doll, but not really. I love the neckline. It has a really structured V notch right here, and it just flows really nicely. I also haven't gotten a picture in this yet, so now for the rest of the stuff that I'm bringing, it's kind of like a mix and match capsule wardrobe situation. Starting with some really basic bottoms, we have this crocheted / knitted pair. I picked this up from H&M a few years ago, and it's a really nice staple to have. This could be a beach cover up, or I can pair it up with a top and I have a nice casual outfit. Second thing is also very casual sweat shorts. I got these from Pink. It is a gorgeous baby blue color, also very summer vibes. It will work so well with a white top. Then getting a little more dressier, I am going to bring my light wash pair of jean skirts. In the front, it looks like a skirt, but they're actually shorts in the back. This one is from Shein. I recently picked this up for my Italy trip and I am in love with it. It's really easy to wear. I feel like the light wash is just perfect. Final pairs of bottoms is another skirt. If you guys haven't gotten the gist yet, I'm in love with skirts recently. This one is also from Zara. I picked this up a few years ago. It's really nice and airy, has multiple layers, lots of ruffles. I feel like this print is definitely summer vibe. Now for the mix and match tops, I am going super basic. I'm gonna bring two tank tops, one in white and one in black. The white one is a v-neck notch one from Shein. It comes in a set with a skirt, but I don't know where the skirt is. I feel like the white is just very staple. It's also ribbed, so it's a little bit different. The black tank top I recently picked up from Forever 21. It has a crisscross detailing in the back, so it's a little bit less basic. It's also really finely ribbed. I feel like the color still works with most of the bottoms that I'm bringing. Now onto my favorite basic t-shirts. I love this one to death. Like, it's literally falling apart at the seams, but this is a really pale yellow one from John Galt that I picked up like way back in high school, which was like 10 years ago, and it's held up pretty well. I love the fit of this. It's nicely cropped and it's a little bit more fitted, so it looks really flattering on. And then you guys already know H&M has my heart with these basic white t-shirts. I have about 4 of these because I cycle through them throughout the week. The fit of this is a little bit more straight cut versus the John Galt one, which is more fitted. This one is also a slightly bit longer, so it's not as cropped. So on those days that might be a little bit more chillier, I would opt with this shirt instead. Now onto outerwear. Because we are going to a rather hot location. I feel like it's going to be super cold inside restaurants or any indoor setting, so I am going to be bringing 2 different types of outerwear. The first thing being my trusty dusty bolero sleeves from Shein. This has become a staple in my closet, and it's so funny to think that I was literally making fun of these sleeves a few years ago, but it's actually so handy, especially if you want something to just cover your shoulders but not really like a sweater or cardigan or something heavy like that. The sleeves are perfect. Last but not least, I am going to be bringing a basic white button-up. This one is from GU. It's really nice quality, and I haven't worn this yet, so I really want to make use of it on this trip. I also sized up with the intention of wearing this as a swim cover-up. I feel like the light material is definitely perfect as a light outerwear. Now for shoes, I will be bringing 2 pairs. The first pair being a pair of heels. I feel like for dinner vibes, you definitely need a good pair. These ones are from Target and they're super comfortable. They're about like 2.5 inches, which is the perfect height for me. I got them in a light beige because I feel like it's going to go well with a lot of different outfits. It also has a pop of color because of the croc print on the heel here. And then you guys already know I have to bring my Crocs. Excuse the dirtiness of it. I should probably clean this before I put it in my luggage. You can't go wrong with a pair of Crocs, especially if you're going somewhere warm for vacation. These are super comfortable. They're probably going to be my airport shoes as well. Now for shoes, I generally like to keep them in like plastic baggies like this. This is a bag that I'm reusing from Temu, and I feel like these Ziploc bags are perfect for vacation because you can really separate your items in your luggage. Now onto my personal bag, which will be my trusty Longchamp. I do have my liquids and makeup in here along with some electronics. Starting off with makeup, I recently got this cute makeup pouch from Shein. How adorable. What I love most is that there are several compartments for all the things that you will ever need. You have a brush compartment here along with a plastic cover, so it's not going to dirty the rest of your makeup. You also have a removable middle pouch here. In here, I just have a little bit of knickknack. In here, I have my liquid blushes that I put into this little contact case. I also have my brow pencil, my favorite concealer, a lip liner, and also a little jumbo stick from NYX. I use this as inner corner highlight. I am also keeping my little powder puff in here as well, just so that it's not gonna be dirtied by the rest of my makeup. Now onto the main compartment. We do have quite a lot. First things first is this jumbo deodorant. This one is from Dove, and it's in a new scent. I believe it's in the scent apple and white tea, and honestly this doesn't smell like deodorant at all. I love wearing this one because it kind of smells like laundry detergent when you wear it on your clothes, so it's not as potent as the cucumber one that I usually wear. Next, I have some lippies. This is Aquaphor with sunscreen in it. I feel like whenever I lay in the sun and try to tan, my lips get really crusty because they're literally burning, so I definitely need SPF in my lip balm. Next two lippies are from ELF. This is their newest lip oil. I have in the shade Rose Envy. This one is their glossy lip tint. It's in the shade Basic Beige, which is what I'm wearing today. It's very natural, and I love that it's a stain, so when the gloss goes away, you still have a flush of color. Next, I have sunscreen. This one is from Beauty of Joseon. I love this stick, especially for traveling, because there is a limit on liquids going into your carry-on, so I prefer a stick because I can pretty much bring the full size, and I'm able to apply this over my makeup if I need it to touch up. For powder blush, I'm bringing these two. One from ELF. This one is in the shade Always Rosy. It's a little on a deeper shade. This one's by ColourPop. It's in the shade Kiss and Tell. It's a little bit paler, but the combination of those two shades are just chef's kiss. I also love using a powder blush on top of liquid because it really sets it in. Then of course I have to bring my trusty contour palette. This one is from ELF. I believe it's the darker shade. I don't know, but I pretty much use these two bottom shades here when I get a lot tanner, and then I mix in this one and that one when I'm a little paler like today. Also have a random beauty sponge in here. I don't like to keep this in this bag because the inner lining gets so dirty and it's a lot harder to wipe clean versus the inner lining of the main compartment. I'm also going to be bringing this Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop as a highlighter. It is in the shade Butterfly Beach. I've had this for a long time, and I'm not kidding. The formula is so good. It looks wet on the skin. Last two items, I have a translucent powder. I'm also going to bring blotting sheets by Rare Beauty. I originally bought this for Italy because it was going to be so hot, but I didn't really reach for it because I kind of kind of like forgot to put it in my bag, but I will be bringing this along. Next order of business, liquids bag. Now, my cousin gave me this TSA approved bag. It does fit a lot more than a quarter size Ziploc bag. I feel like it has to do with the structure, like the shape of it, but I could definitely hold a lot more liquids in this bag. Starting off, I have 2 contact solutions. One is almost out, so I decided to get a new one. Then I have my La Roche-Posay Niacinamide Moisturizer. This one works really well. It doesn't give me breakouts. I just really like how lightweight it is, and it wears pretty well under makeup. I then have my face wash in this little bottle. I use the Biossance Gel Cleanser. Really good, especially on my dry combination skin. Also have a little acne pen from Elle. I love these on the go because I feel like it works really well at preventing. I usually slather on when I feel like I'm about to break out, and it does work pretty well. Next up, I have a setting spray. I use the e.l.f. All Nighter spray. I forgot what it's called, but it's in a green bottle. I love how it locks in makeup. It looks really dewy on the skin. Next up is a little Clinique moisturizer, but this one has SPF in it. It is their Moisture Surge with 28 SPF. I'm going to be wearing this under the Beauty of Joseon stick just for some extra coverage. This one is rose water. I love using this after showers to prep my skin for my skincare. This one is my hair serum. I just put it in the Shiseido bottle. I love using it on my ends because I know my hair is going to be so dry. Now this is a Tory Burch perfume. I don't remember what this blue scent's name is, but it smells like jasmine. It's my favorite. I just haven't gotten around to use it yet. This size is perfect for travel. Last thing here is this giant case of just like samples and stuff. I have some conditioner and a shampoo back here, then some Supergoop sunscreen samples. I like bringing samples on trips because it saves a lot more space. I also have my Snail Mucin that I put in this mini technologist bottle. I love using the rose water spray before putting this on. It does wonders. This one is my Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. I put in a travel spray depending on what scent I like for the day. Then I have this Estee Lauder 2-in-1 foam cleanser. I also have this mini bottle of Innisfree Emotion. I like using this as the final step of my skincare just to really lock in all the moisture from the rose water and Snail Mucin. This is the cutest thing. I have a mini bottle of this Jisoo leave-in conditioner. I've never used this before, but I figured because we're going to be around salt water a lot, I definitely need all the moisture that I can get for my hair. This is another sunscreen. This one is by Innisfree. It has SPF 36. The rest of these mini samples are pretty much like primer samples. I have a few skincare cream samples. I just really want to get rid of all of these because I have a lot of skincare and makeup samples and I haven't gotten around to use it yet. In here I also have a GoPro that I recently borrowed from my friend. This is the case for the battery chargers as well as the little like crane looking thing. I don't really know what it's called. And then here is the actual GoPro along with the body harness. It's actually metal, which is crazy. And then a little GoPro with the waterproof case on it. Honestly, this weighs a ton. Like this weighs almost as much as my camera. I'm super excited to be taking some underwater content. I've done snorkeling before and I just wish you guys could see the view down there, but hopefully with this I can capture that for you. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do post every Sunday and my vlog should be coming up really soon. So if you aren't subscribed already, what are you doing? I do post every Sunday, so I'll see you in the next one.